Hello everybody, I'm Peter Globe, and today I'm giving you my top 10 favorite Pokemon from Gen 1. And now, if you're wondering why I make a video like for top 10 Pokemon from Gen 1, it's because I've recently get back into Pokemon, so yeah, I'm gonna be starting to make my videos about top 10 favorites, top 10 dislikes, and all those Pokemon stuff. But not favorites. Just Pokemon favorites are just people with no life doing favorites. No offense to anyone who makes Pokemon favorites, just I really don't see the point of them. No, yeah, with that said, let's go on with my top 10 list. By the way, this is all my personal opinion, and I'm pretty sure these are going to be Pokemons you don't like, and I'm gonna put them in Pokemons you like, and they're gonna be on the list, so just leave it in the comments below. I'm not going to be upset and complain. I'm just gonna say why these guys are my favorite. So I hope every one of you is ready. So with that, let's go on. Number 10. I can already hear it in the comments saying, why did you pick Pinsir? Peter, why? He's not cool. And all those stuff. Now, alright people, I picked Pinsir because for me personally, he just looks like a cool character. And considering that we don't really get that many bug types who are, badass. I mean, we get a few of them in every region, but mostly it seems like they decide to make them butterflies with some incredible power. But with hell, technically he's one of the first three bug types we see. So yeah, he's a pretty decent character. Plus, it's kind of an he is one of the more dangerous types. Just look at those claws. Wow. Just imagine villains or integration. Plus, he's really a villain Pokemon. I don't get why didn't they decide to put him as a villain in Pokemon. It just makes so much sense. And yeah, it's also a threatening bug type. I can't really say any more about him. No. Number 9. Snorlax. Now, the reason I picked Snorlax to be on my list is because he's just entertaining. Just look at that. In one of his battles, he used Grovyle and Snorlax against two fire types. And as we all know, Snorlax is weak against fire types. And he beat both of them. How fucking awesome is that? Plus, he always does seem to be like a beast. Especially, and I'm pretty sure... Sorry about that. But, in Pokemon X and Y, you wouldn't catch him when he's a fucking beast. And you kind of need to catch him because of the whole thing, but still. He's a freaking beast. And just in generally, a Snorlax is just a powerful Pokemon. And I could do like how he's basically this like big top of nothing but adorbness, and then he beast like the MVP of teams. It's just so much more entertaining. Number 8. Arcanine. Now, the reason why I put Arcanine on the list is even though in anime, which most of my knowledge comes from Pokemon, is that he was pretty much the one that was always defeated. But damn, I like his fucking design. It just looks so fucking awesome and badass. And I like this idea how basically he was like the original badass wolf fighter. How do it exist if Arcanine didn't it's just great when I see Pokemons are basically being used in even the next regions. I mean, just so fucking awesome. And yes, I would kind of wish for Ash to have one because then he would definitely get more popular and more badass, but that's just me. Number 7. Beedrill. Alright, remember how I said with Pinsir how I really like those more fighting in Pokemon? Well, for me, Beedrill is one of my favorites because he's poison type. And poison type is one of my favorite types, if not my favorite type. And Beedrill was definitely it's one of my first picks. I mean, seriously. Well, people might use Caterpie because of, the whole anime and because it's a dopeness. But personally, I always go for Beedrill. It's just so fucking awesome. Although his Mega Evolution is shitty, I must say that he looks fucking great for a B Pokemon. I mean, seriously. It's in Sinnoh, they literally tried a Nabi Pokemon, but it failed. Well, Beedrill was fucking great. Yeah, I just like Beedrill. His design is cool. Oh, he's basically like all the time stuff fighting anime. It's pretty hilarious. And the fact that technically Ash should have one. He just gave it to a friend because he knew how incompetent she is. Yeah, it was a she. Number 6. Tauros. Tauros is just a beast Pokemon. I mean, I do like his whole thing of being basically, the main striker in the team. I mean, he's basically the wall. Although Ash didn't really win that many battles with him. But, yeah, even though that, he was still pretty great. Plus, I mean, Tauros is just a great Pokemon. And it is one of those Pokemon that you honestly must just be aware of his stats outside of his design. I mean, if I was able to get an entire game that I could save, I would definitely have Tauros on my team. Oh, mind yourself, make what would your team be in each region? Now, yeah, Tauros is just a great Pokemon and just a powerhouse. What more can I say? Number 5. Weezing. Remember when I said with Beedrill? Oh, I'm saying this again. When I said the last one? Weezing is one of my favorites because he's a poison type. Plus, he was basically plus in Pokemon Black and White, he was, let's all be honest, one of the more cooler Pokemon. I mean, the gym battle with him was freaking awesome. Oh wait, his name is Weezing, right? Or is it Coffin? I'm sorry if I mistook that or something, but still. I just like him. He's so fucking awesome. And yes, all those circle Pokemon? That's basically he. He basically saw that. And yeah, he just works. Yeah, and he's probably my guilty pleasure or something. Number 4. Gengar. He's literally one of the 3 first ghost types. If not the first. They just decided to draw the other 2 after him because he just felt like overpowering. Because they want to give more ghost types. Because if it was just one, that wouldn't be a 3 type. I just like him. He's just so fucking awesome and great. I don't like it how he's basically always had that smile. And basically one of the more important fighters. And all his battles are bound to be exciting. And yeah, he's one of the first ghost types. I'm a fan of ghost types, so yeah. I have a soft spot for these ghost types. I wonder if I'm going to have poison and ghost types on every single girl list. Only times we'll see. Total. Number 3. Hitmonlee. Now the reason I picked him instead of Hitmonchan is because Hitmonlee just was, for me, better. I mean, what exactly is Hitmonchan much better than Hitmonlee? I mean, Hitmonchan just fist. I mean, I'm pretty sure almost every single Pokemon can be fist. I mean, I don't mean literally every single one, but most of them can. I mean, Pidgeot's main fear when it comes to battle is his sting. So what's the difference between Douglas Pidgeot's arms are more dangerous than Hitmonchan, but Hitmonlee is much better. Hell, even the Pokemon Nintendo agrees. I mean, I'm pretty sure Hitmonlee was in a lot more than Hitmonchan. It's also great how he strikes and fights. It's just a lot more badass. And I don't know why, but for some reason his eyes just look awesome and cool. Also, he's a speeding Pokemon, which does make me wonder why didn't S once try to catch one. And who knows really. Number 2. Nidoking. Now the reason I picked Nidoking instead of Nidoqueen is because I just prefer the design. They're basically the same Pokemon. I just prefer Nidoking. And I really like the fact that he's a poison type. His moveset is pretty great. And in Pokemon Origins, yeah, his first evolution, I can't remember his name, how he was called then, took out a Geodude with basically no training. So yeah, Nidoking is a pretty tough character and a pretty damn great striker and all around an MVP. Now, before we go into number 1, let's start with drumroll, please. And I hope you understand they are going to be a legendary. Excuse me for that, I have something in my throat. Yes, time. I show you who my favorite is. And I'm sorry if it's not yours, but number 1, Blastoise. And before you say, how did I put right on my list or a legendary? First things, my list, except for Generation 4, are not gonna be containing legendaries because they are bored. Because for me personally, these legendaries are just over the top. And second, the reason I didn't put Rhydon is because I honestly cannot remember. Because for me personally, I like the other ones because I saw them. Rhydon I didn't really saw that much. So yes, more times I see an anime, more I knew. But since I didn't watch or see those many episodes that have Rhydon and they play the game, he's the guy I picked. And also, if you say why not I put Charizard or Bulbasaur those stars, Charizard's a boy with the totally evolved, and Charizard is a pretty cliche and pretty generic Pokemon. Now with Blastoise, he's fucking awesome. I mean, 2 cannons, the fact that he's like a beast, like a powerhouse. I mean, I'm pretty sure almost every single time he's on a battle, he's basically going around with no. He is a striker, more than less. He breaks everything. I mean, he's equivalent to 1-hit KO. And I cannot go on how awesome this Pokemon is. Like Boomstick said in that battle, it's like gun and a baby slapped together, had sex. Oh no, tank and a turtle slapped together, have sex, tank, throw a turtle, and then boom, turtle guns. So fucking awesome. I honestly can't go how fucking awesome it is. No. I hope you like my top 10 list. I hope I'm going to be angry with it. I hope you guys leave your list in the comments below. No, I'm Peter Golob. I really like and can subscribe for more videos in the future. See ya!